That was everything that everyone around Manchester United needed this week. A clean sheet, a third win at home for Manchester United. Everything, more importantly, everything that Ruben Amorim needed just to quash all of the negativity going around the football club. We knew that this was probably going to be D-Day. We knew that this was going to be a big day for Ruben Amorim. He needed the win. He kind of needed a performance to go with it as well. And that first half was absolutely brilliant for Manchester United. Yes, I'm not going to get carried away. Yes, it's Sunderland at home. They had nothing going forward. I said before the game they don't score many goals. I had a 1-0 United win in this game. I fancied our first clean sheet of the season. We've got that. No one's getting carried away. No one at all. But what everyone is doing in a red shirt today is walking home happy that Manchester United have put a good, solid 70, 80 minute performance in there. There was moments, first 5 minutes, it looks a bit shaky for United. How Traore did not score that goal. That air shot in the first 5 minutes from 5 yards out. If that goes in, this game is completely different and we're seeing a different United come out. But look, first of all, Ahmad and Mbeumo down that right hand side, absolutely brilliant. And Benjamin Sesco up front. I said it in the game, Mount starting involved, goal for him. Sesco, goal for him. Mbeumo, assist for him. The front three, first of all, absolutely brilliant today. Absolutely fantastic. The work rate from Sesco was phenomenal. Mbeumo did his bit. Welcome back, Ahmad. I think one thing has been made very, very clear by that performance today, and that is that Ahmad is the right wing back. And Mbeumo on the right-hand side with Ahmad is a brilliant combination. Sesco plays every single game now. He's found his feet. And Cunningham and Mount have got to battle it out for the other 10. If anything, Manchester United right now with Mason Mount have got a real weapon there. If he stays fit, he is going to be a real tool for Manchester United. In the summer, we said we needed a 9 and we needed a goalkeeper. I'll come on to LAMMENS in a minute. But first of all, welcome to the Premier League, Benjamin Sesco. Manchester United today played some long ball football and won so much from long ball football going up to Benjamin Sesco. There's no harm sometimes in bypassing that midfield and going long when you've got a 6'6" striker, and he absolutely terrorised that defence of Sunderland's today. It was an outstanding performance from Benjamin Sesco. He takes my man of the match today. 2 goals from inside the 6-yard box now for Benjamin Sesco. His link-up play, his hold-up play in that game was absolutely exemplary. He was brilliant. Sesco's a beast. He's arrived. He has finally landed at Manchester United, and Ruben now has got a go-to number 9 who he can rely on. The link-up between him and Mbeumo in particular in that first half was exceptional. Early stages of the second half as well. Mbeumo died off a bit and the substitution was right. But Sesco up there, you can just feed so much off him. His control and his close control. It's not like it was with Rasmus Højlund, and no disrespect to Rasmus Højlund, but Benjamin Sesco is a completely different player in his whole all-around great game. His hold-up play is good, his dribbling skills, he's quick, he's got shots, and he just looks scary. You cannot deal with him. And Sunderland struggled all game. And Mbeumo, Mount, Bruno all fed off Benjamin Sesco in that game. It was fantastic to see. I'm so happy now that he's got another goal. That's 2 in 2 for Sesco, and confidence is riding very, very high. I do think that we have got a real gem there now with him, and you can see why United persisted in going for Benjamin Sesco. We finally sorted the number 9 position out, and we had a number 9 performance today. A proper old school. We're not seeing a performance like that since Zlatan was at United. I'm not bigging that up to something that it's not. I'm really not. It is what it is. But because we've been so deprived of normal standard football and basics that players have not been doing at this football club, Sesco's performance today is a breath of fresh air. Absolutely loved it. And he's not done too much. He's just done what every normal number 9 would do with the right standards. Credit to Benjamin Sesco today. Absolutely loved that performance. He stood up to absolutely everything and was involved in every bit of good play that United had. Absolutely buzzing with that. Like I said, number 9 sorted. Mbeumo on the right-hand side, done as that 10. Ahmad has to be the right wing-back. all day long. Him and Mbumo are a lethal combination. And that first half, honestly, the 360 head spins on them Sunderland defenders, they were all over the place. United should have had 3 or 4 in that first half again. We got the 2. It kind of finished the game off because Sunderland was so threadbare up front. My God, they are good, they're organised, but that's about it. We've seen what it takes to be a Premier League team and win games. You have to have the striker, and they haven't got him. But they'll do all right. They'll do all right. They were solid enough, but United could have had more and should have had more in that game and were comfortable throughout, in my opinion. The Mason Mount performance, again, I said it, brilliant from him. His energy and his tenacity are something that we don't get if we've got other players in there. I don't think Cunha's got the work rate of a Mount, and the mix between them both is good and a good blend. How Ruben balances that out through the season, we'll see. He's got a choice to decide on there in terms of who he plays, who he starts, and so on and so forth going through the combination of them two. Probably depends on the actual game that we're actually playing in. So really like the look of that. Glad he got the goal. Their best player was their goalkeeper throughout, so that says everything again. I said number 9 and number 1 needed replacing in the summer. We got a number 1 eventually. We finally seen him get his debut today. Oh my days. To have a goalkeeper that can catch a ball, that can kick a ball, and that can save a shot. Yeah. A normal, average goalkeeper performance. But there's so many Man United fans getting excited about mediocrity today. Well, it's not mediocrity, that is the wrong word, sorry. About just normal football. I said at the start of the game, just give me a standard goalkeeper who is going to stop the odd shot, who is going to catch a ball, who is going to be able to kick a ball and distribute it and command his box. And LAMMENS did all of that. We've got a number 1. Finally, we've got a number 1. And I cannot tell you how happy I am to see a basic performance from a number 9 and a basic performance from a number 1. It's just been a circus after an episode of a soap opera with Manchester United in them 2 positions from last season. And today, normality. It feels so good. It feels so good being able to just say we had an alright game and we just got through a standard game of football. A clean sheet. First clean sheet of the season for Man United. Get in there. Even that's worth celebrating right now. It is. Bruno was okay. Casemiro, okay. Kept it simple, kept it basic. Shaw had his usual Old Trafford performance. I still don't want him in the side. I think it should be someone else at the back there. Away from home, he's a different player to what he is at Old Trafford. That's 3 wins in a row at Old Trafford for Manchester United. I've got a couple of negatives. Dalot, just take him out the side. I don't even need to dissect his performance. You all seen it. He was the weak link for Man United. He just doesn't do enough for me, and he hasn't got enough going forward. Dorgu is still raw, but he still offers more, and he's a lot more stronger and quicker than what Dalot is. And he's braver, I think. I think Dalot is a bit scared. And I just don't like Dalot in the side. I'm glad we're not talking about it too much. And the only other tiny negative I've got in there is like, just go and kill the game off. Get that 3rd goal. It kind of went a little bit deep. The words are said in the watch along where we controlled the game without having the ball. And sometimes that's good. Sometimes that's what we need. And today, we just stepped off a bit in the second half again. It was very similar to what happened with Chelsea. So I'm looking at that and I'm going, that was probably the only thing we could have improved on a bit. Just made the game a little bit more secure, I thought. That probably was the only down. But that's a tiny little negative on top of what has been a very, very good day for United. We've moved up to 8th, back up into the top half of the table. That is important for Manchester United. Yeah, there's games to play and obviously we might be back down again, but back into mid-table. And I said it, 3 wins in a row at Old Trafford. Ruben didn't do that all last season. And we haven't lost back-to-back games yet. We talk about the winning back-to-back games. That needs to change. But we haven't lost back-to-back games. So it's not got to that doom and gloom stage just yet. We're not completely out of the European places just yet. We're right there, right in and amongst it. And we just need to put a few results together. Look, we've got a tough run of games coming up now. At Liverpool, I'm not expecting miracles. Brighton at home is tough. If we can beat Brighton at home, then I think Ruben survives. because that there is one of them games that we have consistently lost over the last 3 or 4 years at Old Trafford. If we can win a game like that, then I'm starting to be a little bit more convinced about Manchester United. But look, Brighton at home, then it's Forest and Spurs away. Tough games, very, very tough games. But we'll see, and hopefully we can put a little bit together now. But look, it's one win, and we're not getting carried away. It could all come crashing right back down again for us after the international break. There's a lot more that I need to see to be convinced by this Man United side, but I'm not going to take away that was probably Man United's most comfortable performance in a big game with Ruben Amorim, I thought, there in the league anyway. And I never really felt once in that match that Man United were in real trouble or under the cosh. I think we controlled it, like I said, without the ball. And sometimes that's what you need. We don't get simplicity in this team. And to have that today, I'm running away with it. I'll take that all day long. Let me know what you think about the game itself today. Get your comments in below, please, everybody. And obviously make sure that you pop a like on the video and hit that subscribe button up on your screen right now. Cheers for watching that review of the game, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.